Alright, welcome to Fight Day. We have ourselves PeaceB versus KenO Ran. We have an interesting 1v1 10 Grassy. We did see in the last set that Peace was able to dismantle Trick Nation's spellbook. Let's see if a similar fate is met by KenO, who has been really aggressive and really playing the skill shots well ever since he started to flesh out his spellbook a bit more. I know earlier today he was playing KFC and was just unable to punish properly, but now we might see a little bit better play, a little bit faster play. PeaceB, unable to land the mud ball, is flashed straight off the stage, and I doubt that this side stage play is going to pan out as effectively as it did against Trick. Not even attempting it right now. We see KenO just going straight in for the offensive. I can imagine this is going to be a mud ball of some sort. No, opting for the Frostbolt. Now, Frostbolt does mean that Frost Arrow is very likely on the table, and Frost Arrow is an incredible spell for the grassy map, at least in my opinion. I feel like if you don't have Cog Arrow, Frost Arrow is a staple spell for your book if you have Frostbolt. And, you know, unlike certain spells like, we'll say, Rain of Clams, I love Rain of Clams, Frostbolt doesn't, it's a good spell on its own. You're not just using it like you would Brine Goblin to get to that rank 2 spell. So when you have Frostbolt and Frost Arrow, those are two staple spells. You don't have to waste any slots on it. PeaceB, all the while, is getting absolutely slammed by this aggression from KenO. Let's see if Peace can really get out of the situation. I imagine a tower or a shield is in order. Opting instead to teleport, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like KenO is privy to this kind of play. The Light Beam may have the knockback. It does. This is very bad for Peace, who's going to be down under 20 health after that teleport. 18 health remaining. Deluge may kill. A simple teleport on the head will certainly spell disaster. Excellent dismantling from KenO for game 1. Meteor not able to deal 250 damage, at least realistically. Game 1 going to KenO. Immediately going into game 2, Peace saying, "My book is fine, I will trash you with what I've got." Perhaps the fate will go a little bit differently. Peace once again having first turn. Let's see if the mud ball or the disruption lands properly this time. Or I apologize, KenO had first turn last game. So the disruption lands. I imagine it'll be met with a sanctuary. Yeah, okay, so we do see the sanctuary come out. Perhaps another mud ball is in order. It would be a fine play if he lands it. Going straight for a second disruption and pinning him, dealing another 75 damage. Amazing stuff from PeaceB so far, getting the proper spreads on the disruption this time. Let's see what Peace does to follow up this teleport play. Going for the clock tower, KenO is definitely in a defensive position. I mean, it takes no amount of insight to realize that. Aura of Decay once again just really keeping the pressure on Peace, not holding any punches right now. Let's see how he follows up this aggression. The Deluge was good to take out the tower. Let's see what Peace does. Protection Shield? Okay, cool. So Peace just kind of really trying to play a little bit more safe. KenO does get the flight in. However, the Aura of Decay is still in the correct spot. So next turn, that will break. Or this turn, if the Skyray hits, which it does. KenO down to 135 health, a very nasty situation for him. Not even going to bother getting out of the Aura of Decay, as he will just Sanctuary it. So that Sanctuary will be swiftly diffused with a simple Deluge. Now, I'm surprised to not see a Mega Bowler out here. I guess KenO does want to play a hair bit of defensive play with the Man-Eater, but I imagine Water Bolt will drill through that. As it does, good play from Peace to just kind of keep the aggression on. Man-Eater inserting himself into the situation. Let's see if we get a Drain Bolt out. No, opting instead for the Protection Shield, probably a wise call. Good double Aura of Decay, and it once again keeps KenO from staying out of the Aura. A good Arcane Flash, however, does allow him to get back in. Water Ball slamming into that protection shield, really keeping the heat up. I'm really happy to see this kind of aggression. Good change of pace. A second tree has been inserted in the situation. Peace is an interesting spot. He may have to Arcane Gape out of this. Opting to do nothing. Very interesting decision. You know, maybe he just ran out of time. KenO getting a bit of health back. I believe that was about 46 he got off that. A Water Bolt does break through the tree once again, and Peace is in a pretty safe spot. Can't really get knocked off the map in this situation. Knowing this, KenO gets out of there. However, Deluge is soon to follow, I'm sure. Opting instead for the Meteor. Let's see how much damage it does. Only about 40. I would have rather seen the Meteor wait for a turn. But also, I'm not in this game, and I'm sure both of these players would dismantle me in a 1v1, so I can't talk too much to it. Skyray diffusing that protection shield very quickly. Deluge will sink him on a hit if he doesn't play safe. But he doesn't opt to do anything at all, just catching the Aura of Decay. 86 health, he needs to tower up. I know it will be met with the Deluge, but if he doesn't tower, he risks dying. So he is going to take an additional, I believe that's 9 damage. Yeah, it's an additional 9 damage to the dome. Just on that wasted turn, pretty much. Getting 30 health back through the use of Drain Bolt. I don't think Peace has any aggression right now, so he may just have to settle for... Ooh, teleporting. That's a risky play. However, KenO did not immediately respond with Flash, so he will have to tree it. Water Ball saying, never mind. Get out of here. Now, Maelstrom is up. We could see a Maelstrom Fissure combo. I know that is Peace's bread and butter. Self-Aura of Decay, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Devastation. Tragedy strikes KenO, who is now in a very, very bad situation. Water Bolt will dig straight to him. Even dealing some damage along the way. That was, I believe that was 21 damage plus the dig. That's amazing. Oh, no, it wasn't 21. He gated. Oh, no, it was 21. Apologies for that. So another Water Ball. No reason to hold back now. Dealing yet another 18 damage. KenO Ran very low on life. I don't think he has a Drain Bolt to hit both of those, so he will have to settle for draining one if he doesn't tower. The tower does come out in the form of a Sanctuary. Let's see if a Water Ball hits it. Water Ball with the cheeky bounce afterwards, getting a lot of damage out, bringing him back to 71 health. Skyray coming in on that now dead tree will free Peace, but it will also deal about 50 damage. Peace opting to take a piece of that Man-Eater himself. Let's see if he can get the double drain. He's at... Ooh. Never mind, we have an undead Man-Eater. Well, we did have an undead Man-Eater. Peace finally in the open, available to some aggression. Let's see how he plays it. And more defensive play. Another tree's up. You know, you can't fault KenO for that. It was the correct play, and Peace certainly met it with more aggression. Perhaps that's game. Fissure is up, folks. Let's see how KenO attempts to deal with this Fissure. He has no shields available. He's just going to pray to RNG's us and hope for the best. He catches 1 rock. He catches 2 rocks. He is out of here. Peace bringing it back. The series now 1-1. 3 wands going to Peace. Shoutouts to Peace. KenO has left the lobby. That is a BRB. That is... But enough of that. We do have Game 3 coming in. Prot and Tree makes an excellent point that Sanctuary and Fire Shield may not be in the same book, but a tower could be exchanged out. Unfortunately, it can't be Clock Tower due to restrictions on the spellbook. It could be an Ice Tower, it could be a Den of Darkness, who knows. Den of Darkness, a very risky play because it's 1 use only, but at the same time, there has to be some sort of answer to this. Protection shield coming right out under that clock tower, handling the aggression fairly well at the start. But Mega Boulder is up, and that's going to break it. Alright, Mudball pinning KenO in place. Let's see if he teleports out or whether or not he just keeps the aggression up. The aggression has been kept up. Peace is down to 76 health. A Mega Boulder is now a bad idea simply because you would eat one yourself. Teleporting far, far away. Let's see if KenO's book has adapted to respond to this. Now, a good Skyray will knock him into that Aura of Decay, and that's exactly what we're going to see. Plopping in for a 65 damage exchange. Now, does KenO have what it takes to knock out Peace? Deluge coming in, it's not going to deal the 50 that we were hoping for. Now, without the Arcane Gate wasted, Meteor is not really an effective spell on the table. Oh no, he picked up Maelstrom. KenO already charging to the right, getting ready for more side play. A proper read on the situation. This may be over. This may be it for our hero. A Cog Arrow, a Frost Arrow. We saw Frost Waltz before. Does he have the arrow? He does not have the arrow. So he is going to be forced to dig down. Not getting the sync, unfortunately. However, he's still in a very advantageous position. Now, I believe Clock Tower is coming up soon. Let's see if KenO has anything to deal with the standing location of Peace. Order of Decay skillfully placed to kind of deny any direct aggression. Water Ball uses another dig spell, possibly as a sync mechanism, but does not connect. Clock Tower is up now. Scattersh Pebble will probably break it. It does, dealing 5 additional damage, making that Clock Tower not really as effective as we would like. Now, for those of you who have been counting turns, Maelstrom will be coming up very soon, and that could spell the end of Peace. Now, when Maelstrom's up, that means that Peace's Arcane Gate will be available, meaning he won't take any more damage. But at the same time, he's running out of time. That's it. Resigned. Shoutouts to KenO for taking Game 3. It looks like this may, however, evolve into a best of 5. These games have been fast. These games have been fun. A lot of one-sided one-on-ones with no real rhyme or reason to who takes the lead early. This game, we do see Peace has first strike. Let's see if the disruption lands. It's in, and it deals 50. Okay, so KenO likely going to use whatever tower. We didn't see a tower last game from KenO, so let's see what tower he has available. I see no tower. A simple Drain Bolt? That is not a good spot to be in. Peace identifying the situation, saying, "What in the world are you doing?" Charging him down. Now, if he pebbles, if you pebble, you get flashed. However, responding to the situation, KenO does just respond with a Mud Ball, locking him into place, preventing any sort of arcane trickery. We do see the Sanctuary has made an appearance now. Good location for it, to be honest. I think KenO played this one correctly. There's nothing you can really argue against it. So KenO still has about 12 health left on that turret. We'll see what he does with the situation. Firing a Drain Bolt, getting 30 health back. Mega Boulder is up. First shot breaks. Second shot connects. Only doing, about 30 some damage. On top of that, KenO's Mega Boulder, however, a much more aggressive shot, dealing all the way on the order of 138. Mudball to lock KenO into place. No tower available. Let's see if Flame Shield was picked up in this book. Okay, so KenO responds with just getting on top of him. A Drain Knockaway. This is bad for Peace. Mega Boulder is available. Let's see if it's used. Mega Boulder's up. That's 1. That's 2. Only 2 shots. So a Mudball to lock into place would be another fine play. Sanctuary, it is available now. Very questionable location for Peace to be standing in. I think that was just lazy. Great use of the water ball as a launching mechanism. Peace trying to get back into position. No Mega Boulder available from KenO, so let's see what he uses as being punished. One of the big differences between these books is that KenO simply does not have Cuckoo Clock available simply because he does not have that reverse prestige. Meaning that the point blank shots of Peace hit way harder. Mega Boulder available, does he try to end the game now? Saying no. Identifying that KenO's basic forward attack is only 50 damage, he's going to positively trade with that Drain Bolt, as that is a 60 health exchange. Meteor coming in, dealing a lot of damage, knocking KenO from 74 down to 29, that's about 40 some damage. Let's see what the play is. Peace still has 86 health, so not even Shock Bomb will KO. Now Peace could just simply drain and stall out here. You know, if there's anything we've learned right now is that KenO does not have anything that deals more than 50 damage unless it's specifically a timered spell. Getting a little bit more health, but only doing so from the tree. KenO gets, oh, excellent, identifying the situation from Peace, and that is going to deal a fair chunk of damage. However, it did not KO, meaning that Peace is now going to be a victim of his own fissure. Let's see if RNG is on his side. Never mind, it doesn't even look like it would have reached. Maelstrom available. I think this game has been wrapped up. Quake also available. Maelstrom comes out. It deals, I believe, like 15 damage, but he's also sunk. Yeah, 15 damage, but he is sunk, so he's going to be at about no health. Even just Quake will end this game now. Let's see if the Quake does it. And he's off, and that's game. Excellent play from Peace in this game. That does mean that Game 4 does go to Peace. Game 5 going to be coming in right away. This will be the conclusion of this series, at least as far as my casting goes. Alright, so starting out, we have the Mud Ball met with a Clock Tower. Let's see if KenO keeps up another Mud Ball or if he just pebbles the tower. He pebbles the tower, so advantage Peace in this situation. You know, we have Mud Ball available, we have Disruption available. Going straight for the Disruption, I have to disagree with it. Peace keeps trying to get for these money plays, but he has now locked himself in a bad position without a shield, without, you know, really anything to stop a Mega Boulder. Is forced to use that Arcane Gate, but still not in a good spot, eating 2 hits of that Mega Boulder, losing somewhere on the order of 90 health. So, Sanctuary is up from KenO. We'll see if another Disruption is used. It is. It catches, however, it also catches Peace. Now, Peace gotta be thanking the gods that he's not dead right now. However, he's gotta be thanking them for a bit of a longer period. He needs to tank out. A Mega Boulder ends this game. It still may end this game. If he aims it right. Okay, going for the Deluge, the safe option. Peace does not have 175 damage in one move. He's running, Meteor is in, it deals nothing. Game 5 going to go to KenO, and that may conclude this series. Well played to KenO. You know, you gotta give credit where credit's due. A simple pebble shot ends this series. Great stuff from these players. I imagine that they're going to keep going. We will cast those games outside of the course of this YouTube video. I do want to thank everyone for watching. The purpose of these videos is to try and increase awareness of the game. we're going to be making compilation videos. We're going to be doing great stuff with the highlights of these games and the highlights of all the other content on this stream. So, you know, if you're interested in helping out with the cause, send me your clips. You can find me at GFBuying on Twitter. You can send it to me over Twitch. You can send it to me, you know, if you message me on Arcanists, I'm sure that we can find a way to make this work. So thank you for tuning in. That's going to conclude for this video. Have a good night.